So here on the right, we're playing 2-4 Big O, $1,200 buy-in. And on the left, we're playing 1-2 PLO 4. I think I can actually make these bigger. Might do that. And let me actually make this smaller. There we go. That's going to be easier on the eyes. Matter of fact, we can even go a little oversized. Should be able to. There. So again, on the right is Big O. As you can see, there's 5 cards. And on the left is PLO 4. And this is on the app pppoker. And that's the club ID, 1810023. It's known as the Madhouse. It's funny though, their logo is a guy in a hoodie playing 4 cards and lighting money on fire. So, and you can see like on a 1-2 game what kind of stacks we have. Like 1,500 right now. I'm in for 18, so I'm down $300. But even on a 1-2 game, we got somebody who's down like 1,500. You know, we got somebody who's up 1,400. So, would have had trips here. But yeah, we're 9-handed. It's a 1-2, 100 to 1K max buy-in. So it plays very similar to a live game. And we are on a 6-minute delay. Give or take a little bit. Maybe it's a 7-minute delay or 7.5-minute delay, but it's not 10 minutes anymore, but it's still a decent delay. But I appreciate you guys tuning in to Happy Daylight Savings. It's 8:30 my time. And today's Sunday. I was going to go down to Wausau. They have a 15:30 game. I think it's Stud and Big O. But I decided I had to finish my taxes. Be responsible. So that's what I'm going to finish this week. And then this game broke out. I bought in this game for $1,200. So like right now I'm up $1,000 here. And over here I'm down $280. So right now we're up about $800. Yeah. We get some smack talking in the Madhouse. It's all fun and games until it's not. But yeah, it's a Sunday. Before today, I was up about $5,000 for the week for online play, which is really good. Usually for online, I do like 1 to 2K a week. So, and most of that came in on Monday. Monday I had a $4,800 day, and then the rest of the week has just been kind of up or down $100 or $200. each session. But I love to be able to earn a living online. It's I'm blessed, very fortunate. Because that is a question I get asked a lot at the meetup games is, where do you play most of the time? And it's like 75% of my actions online. And I try to balance it with life. See, here's the problem with ace 8, 9, jack, queen. Flop top 2 pair, you don't even like it. Like, what are you hoping for on the turn? A 10 of clubs? Like... Doobie-doo. Deuce 3, 5, 9. That's a doozy. Let's see. Was 50 degrees up here. Like 3 days ago, we had 30 inches of snow in one snowstorm. It was a snowstorm that was supposed to only last like 9 hours, and it lasted like 12, and then 15, and then 18 hours, and I think it lasted 22 or 24 hours. Non-stop snow the entire time. Got 30 inches or something ridiculous like that. And I've got Starlink, so my internet was cutting in and out. It's not exactly a good day to play poker. So you don't want to do that very often when you could be getting involved in huge pots and then your internet just cuts out. Because those 2 days my internet was going in and out a lot. So... But I'm going to put on some music. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm just sharing the live stream with a few people. But yeah, we've got some decent sized stacks here. I mean, obviously I'm up a little bit. Complete wrap with diamonds. Bet half pot. I mean, I'm wanting calls. I don't want anybody to raise. Like, alright, well, we get the dummy into the straight. Sometimes this is good. Checks through, I might be good. Alright, I'm going to give him credit. Suited ace with 3 to Broadway. I like it. We've got 1, 2. He's 1,200 big blinds deep. We're 750 big blinds deep. We're playing deep stack. Parliament Omaha, baby. 2, 4. Big O. I mean, I could raise here in position. Ace, ace, queen, queen, deuce. We like it. Okay, top pair. Pretty dry board. So I'm going to be winning a lot here. In hands that I'm not winning to, I'm going to be drawing with decent equity. Now, going 4 ways, I don't need to bet too much to find out where I'm at. Like 20 will get the job done. Might get a call, might get a fold, might get a raise. But out of 4 people, I expect 1 person to call. There's my 1. So he was the original raiser, so alright. Don't really like the 9. I mean, if he's got like an inside wrap, whether it's 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I really just want the river to brick. It's kind of a brick. Okay, I got enough showdown value. Figured it was something like that. I'll take it. Look at this. This 2-4 game. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on it. 1-2 game, we've got 9. We've got a waiting list here. Who's all watching? Oh, somebody is on the waiting list here. Yeah. Somebody's... Oh. I didn't even see that hand. Well, how are you guys doing tonight? Ooh, I gotta sign into the chat. Alright, let me do that. So I can see. Alright. There we go. Oh, we got 13 viewers. That's what I'm talking about. Let me turn on some music for you guys. It's been so long since I've streamed, I had to get everything set up. I had to get the microphone set up. Had to get everything set up. So I'm hoping everything sounds good. I'm gonna turn it up real quick on the delay. Oh yeah, it sounds pretty good. Let me know what you guys think, if I need to turn it up or if it sounds good. I think it sounds pretty good. Here we've got jacks, double suited. FIFO's a pretty tight player. Frobby, really good player. J7, doesn't mind splashing it. ERB's a little tight. The only challenge with this hand is if we hit, do we ever get paid? Well, we don't have to worry about that. We did not hit here. Alright, we're in the mood for some 90s alternative playlist. Clubs? Alright, I'm still going to check it. Now when I play these music, it makes this not be able to be monetized, but that's okay. You guys have to tell me how that is for the volume. I like kings if they have a low, but this doesn't have a low with it. Oh god, look at that. I mean, I should have just went with it. This is how you play really bad with kings. Oh my god, well he's got a queen, I know that. I mean, he's got a 1-to-1 SPR. My heart was breaking right there. We have 17 viewers now. Alright. It's a good Sunday. I'm already buzzed. Johnny, Tilt World here, raising my straddle. Alright, I got a really good hand here. Flop 2 pair with an ace deuce. We've got a lot of equity here. Oh, I turn a full house. There's going to be no low in this hand. So I really want to target aces, kings, ace, queen. Yeah, it's a pretty good fold on his part. But I've been wrong before that. Ooh, ace, ace, queen, deuce, 3. These hands are not very hard to play. You basically want to get as many chips as you want in before the flop. And there's not a whole lot of flops that you're not going to like. So, no need to slow play. One thing I like about this game is it has an ante, so look how we can go from 4 to 32, which allows for bigger pots, which allows for deeper stacks. Well, we lost a few viewers now. Now we're down to 14. Alright, we got 3 of a kind with a backdoor low. I'm gonna bet small enough where if he's got like jacks, he'll call. Okay. Well, I'm never folding. Alright, pair the board. Alright. Oh, he's got deuce 3 as well. Nice hand. King, king, deuce 3. Board pairs, I scoop. Low comes, I guess I get quartered. Well, we flop top set here. 3 ways. Let's bet a quarter. Deuces I don't like. Frobby's all in. J7's all in. I mean, it's 275. So he's got 10 jack. That's gross. He's got 8-9. So I can EV chop, but I'm not going to. 26% chance of winning the side. Well, pair the board. I don't have hearts either, so no, that doesn't work. Pair the board. That sucks. Whew. Well, this will look like a tilt raise. I have a suited ace, 4. We got 4 diamonds. I don't like having 4 diamonds here. But this very much looks like a tilt raise. So maybe I'll get some action back. Let's see. Aces and 10s? Oh. Not for a full pot size bet. That's a little rough. Alright, what is going on? I got people who are texting me. Oh boy. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and feel free to ask them. I should be here. Zachary Rockwell doing well. That's good. Let me know the volume, if the volume is good on the music. Alright, we got jacks. We almost got a full table here. But yeah, look at these stacks. We've got 4, 5, 6. We got like 7 grand on the table here. And over here, look at this on a 1-2 table. We've got like 4, 5, 6. We have 8. 8K on this one table. So on a 1-2 table. So it plays very much like a live game. Oh, Frobby's back in the mix. Let's send him a beer. I don't blame him for, ripping it with top 2 pair there. I mean, sucks that he had my blockers. I almost folded that because I'm just like, he's only doing that with 8-9. But I was thinking he had 8-9 and he had some kind of combo draw like Queen King with hearts. So I didn't think he'd be blocking my cards. But sometimes you do that and you lose. That's why you're stuck $500, Josh. Over here I'm up 9. So everybody else is stuck. Oh boy. Creed. What a great band. You know, I heard that there's some 90s bands that are doing residencies in Vegas. Like, I think it's Backstreet Boys. Let me tell you, I actually saw them in concert 3 years ago. Very impressed. But I imagine, like, Creed would be one of those as well. Look at this. Aces with a suited ace. And we're pretty deep here. 650 bigs deep. If I can change, I can probably change it to chips and big blinds. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of big blinds. I don't like that though. That would drive me nuts. Maybe in a tournament. Like in tournaments I can see doing that. Oh, look at this. We might get it heads up. Alright. Well, J7 and I have battled quite a bit tonight, so he's never going anywhere. Alright. Yeah. I'll take it. Do I think poker will ever become legal in all states? You mean online poker or just poker itself? But I don't think so. I think it will eventually, but it'll be a long ways off. Like, oh, look at this. A raise and a call, 3-bet. We're almost deep enough. He's out of position, but that was like a 7, 8, or a 10 I'd call instead of a 4. But no, I don't. I think you have too many, I'll call them Bible-thumping states, where they just view anything that deals with betting and gambling as part of the devil's work. You know, foosballs for the devil. And so when you have that, it's like, not really. So now, that ERB calls, F1, F0 should definitely call. This hand I don't mind calling. I wish it was a suited king instead of a suited jack, but it makes it where if there's diamonds up there, I can get away from it. Or maybe not, depending on what diamonds are there. But we're going to go there. We're going to go there. This is what Creed's saying to do. We're up to 21 viewers. Oh, sons of bitches. You know, punish the limper. You know, and even if I call and there's 2 other callers, he's not going to have a 1-to-1 SPR. I was calling $23. I guess I deserve losing the $4. 9967 I like. Gomes. He's to my right on both of these. Got Tank to my left. Wilfram. Not the worst flop. God, what are we? 6 ways? Whew. Okay. I could bet small, like 15. Alright, so ERB should have a set here. Like, we have a pot, call. And then if I hit, will she fold? Okay, I'll just give it to her. Ooh, wow, okay. Would have been a bad turn and a bad river, I think. But I know a lot of places do the sweepstakes things, so like WPT and stuff like that do the sweeps coins, you know, so that's why like Doug Polk's doing his 100K challenge on that. So it's weird because the legal maneuver around it is to have sweeps coins. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. So, but I do know one or two. Ugh. Appreciate 23 viewers. We're going to be live streaming on Venetian Poker Live and PokerGo on March 28th. We're going to be playing a 10-10 mixed PLO game. And when I was watching the 100-200 game last night, they had a total of 750 live viewers between PokerGo and Venetian Poker Live. So if we can get more than that, it's going to be amazing because we only get a few chances at this live stream with the Venetian, and if we perform better than the No Limit streams, we'll be able to be on the stream a lot more often, where if it bombs and we get like 200 viewers, they'll just play nothing but No Limit, Hold'em, and then the arms are just wide open for like just Hold'em games. So, Gamicio, this is on pppoker. Is the app. The arms are wide open. For 8 game, we have a raise and a 3-bet. I'm going to call here. I have a suited queen. I do have a little bit of a two-way hand. I'd rather it being connected, but but for 8 game, either PokerStars is really good, or there's a site I believe called Clubs Poker. Now, don't quote me on that because I'm not familiar with Clubs Poker, but I do know that they do some triple draw and mixed games like that on Clubs Poker. I'm thinking of moving my action to apps and clubs. Would you say there's softer fields than on GG Poker? Because GG Poker is pretty soft at certain hours. Glad it had a cap on it. I'm going to answer that one live as well. Jersey. So the problem that I run into with Club GG is it's very bot and AI heavy. So now if you're playing Big O, there's not going to be a lot of bots or AI computations for that. But if you're playing PLO 4 or 5, you run into that a lot. Here I flop basically nothing. Let's just get him to fold. I mean, I was the original raiser. He's out of the big blind. What is he going to call me with a 10 here? He might call me with a jack. Like, jack is fair, but if he's got, like, ace 10, yeah, deuce 5, 7, he's folding that a lot. So, the mic input is too loud. Okay. Turn that down. Let me turn that down a little bit in the audio input settings. Alright, let me go 80%. There we go. But yeah, to answer your question, Jersey, yeah, the biggest challenge that you got to run into if you're used to playing a lot of online, and particularly with apps, is knowing the apps that you're playing with. You know, the reason why I have a lot of faith and confidence in the Madhouse is because they do a lot of things differently than other clubs. I mean, I've even seen people text where they request through an agent if they can have 2 different screen names and get them funded both, and the agent's like, yeah, just don't let me know about it. Wink, wink. This is almost a backdoor 4-bet. But I'm just going to play it a little tight here because I don't like my low. Now, neither one of them should have a 9. Actually, out of the three of us, I should have a 9, but one of these guys might have kings. He might have a 9. Oh. Johnny here might have aces as well. Oh god, that's a really bad card for us. Here we were leading, we were beating ace king. Like 10 jack queen was betting, ace king was betting. We probably had the winner until that. If the river's a black deuce, I think we win. God, that's so gross. Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, he probably has like a king there. So, yeah, I don't know like if I would move all of your action to club GG. Again, it's one of those things where you want to know that you're playing a clean, legit game is usually the most important thing when it comes to any online app, whether it's Club GG or like pppoker or anything like that. My hand plays okay as a raise, but not against a 3-bet. So I did lower the mic volume. Let me know if that's good. I got killed last night in 08. All my big hands got cracked. Sometimes you have nights like that. All you can do when you have nights like that is just giggle. Legit. That happens. Because you're going to have the flip side of that eventually, where you just run over the whole table and the deck just hits you, you know. And I've had those nights too. Those are really good nights. I had one night where I ended up having like 5,500 in front of me in a 10-20 limit game. So top pair, 46 low draw, gut shot straight draw. I've got some equity here. And we have ace king. Like, there's a decent amount of turns that we like. Oh. What is he raising pre that he's check potting now? I guess he could have ace 9. Alright. 5, 6. Yeah, I don't even like that run out. Ugh. So we have a gut shot here. Online. What was Zach saying? Oh, do you think poker will become legal in all 50 states online? No, I don't. Again, there's too many Bible thumping states that I think would factor into it. You got to figure every state has their own set of cultural differences, and you got to respect each of those cultural differences. You know, like I might say that they're Bible thumpers, for example, like in Georgia, but I love the state of Georgia. You know, it's a beautiful state. You know, or there's that show, It's Florida Man, on Showtime or something like that. Which is crazy. The first episode, the guy talks about cutting off somebody's toes and eating it and getting paid for it. And it's like, it's Florida Man. So, but, yeah, so for online, I don't think that'll happen. And yeah, of course, there's a delay, and I play PLO 6 card, but I understand apps and clubs, but I still don't understand why the action is good on there and why I need an agent and how the whole system works. Yeah, Jersey, I'll, I usually post this on the stream, but I'll just mention it in the comments. So if you need to get like some people like Jersey, I can explain into more detail how all that works. And there's things, if you're doing it for a living, I can coach you on. Look at this. We get Gomes, who raises pre, full pot. I call. Tanked 3 bets. Now, Tanked has not been 3-betting as recently as he used to. So his range is going to be less than what it used to be. Oh, God. We would have... Wow. I tell you what, every time I'm stepping left, the world's stepping right recently. At least since I got on the stream. Yeah, I'm down since I've been on the stream. Even though I'm up 700 here, I'm down 600 here. Idaho and Michigan will almost never legalize poker. I don't know about that one. Jersey, feel free to message me. Oh, yeah. Professor, do you have Telegram? I do. I have Telegram as well as WhatsApp. So I'll check all that stuff after the stream. And, of course, we're on a 6-minute delay. There's also an app called SWC Poker, which is Bitcoin only and has tons of mixed games, but good luck finding people around to play. See, in Tej, I've played with Tej, so I would take his word on that. He's a pretty, in my opinion, he's a reliable source. I've played with Tej online, but look what he said there. He said, good luck finding people around to play. Meaning that there's not a lot of people who are playing on those mixed game apps. Like I said, I know Clubs Poker, but I haven't played on Clubs Poker. But if you message me, I know there's a guy who's like an agent or whatever on Clubs Poker. And if that's what you really want, I can send you his way. Maybe he'll give me a kickback or something. I don't know. But we figure that stuff out later. I always try helping people first. Well, this is a fine kettle of fish. Let's just, yeah. We're only going to get called by an ace here because we do have ace 3, so. Well, look at this. 3 kings ended up folding. Oh, I exited the chat for a minute. Alright. Ah! Alright, we still got 2 tables going here, guys. Alright. Getting a few messages. Alright. Aces with double suited in clubs, and then hearts with an ace-6. Ooh, and we have lots of high cards here, so if we get 3-bet here, we're clicking it back to 4-betting. He likes to mix it up a lot. He likes to 3-bet late, and then he'll call 4-bets late. But that's also why I'm stuck here, because earlier on today, there's 3 9s on the board, and he had quad 9s. Of course, I had pocket aces. I should have folded, but that's all right. Ugh. No. Oh boy. This is when we say, okay, boomer, deuce, deuce, 4, 6. Well, this is a little sneaky one. 5, 8, 8, 8, queen. Ooh. Alright. Loose call. We flop a flush draw with a pair of 6s. One bad call deserves 3. I'm going to call up to $30. Oh. 40 is just too much. Gotcha. Sweet. I love helping people out. 5, 7, 8, jack. Ooh, 2 pair. Bottom 2 pair. This might go away, but I don't mind if somebody calls, but if somebody raises, I'm just mucking. You know. Hoping like a deuce of diamonds peels off or a 3 of diamonds peels off. They really shouldn't change anything what called on the flop. Unless they have a dangling ace, like 6, 7, 9 ace. See, a lot of players there would slow down on that ace. But you have to be like, that really doesn't change much. Mike is good. I'm in a Bible thumping state and it's not even in the talks. Yeah. See what I mean? So it's hard. I'm from Georgia. See, I told you. I like Georgia. We got sports bet legalizing, though. Yeah. I mean, when the politicians can easily bet on things, it's funny how those things stay legalized, like betting on horses. They're like, oh, yeah, let's leave the horse betting alone, but let's not allow any other betting. Well, I've been on quite a downswing on this Big O game here. We're up to 31 viewers. This is pretty good. I didn't expect 31 viewers, but I'll take it. Alright. Well, we did raise, so we can represent ace deuce here. So when it checks, I'm going to bet like 30, hoping that I just get 2 folds. If I get a call here, then it's just 9 times out of 10 going to go check, turn. Unless it's like a 4 or 9 of diamonds, those I'm betting. Queen I'm betting. Deuce diamonds I'm betting. So yeah, like I said, I can represent ace deuce here. I live in Idaho, no life poker. You know, Zachary, I was talking to you. You're my student. You live in Idaho and you travel over to Seattle. I was just talking to a student this past week who lives in Idaho, and then I noticed your first and last name. I'm like, wait a second, that's in my notes over here that I have going on. I appreciate you tuning in, so that way you can watch me play a little bit of Big O as well as PLO 4. As you can see, some of those principles I was talking about, getting used to live 3 betting, the nuances with the action. You know, I hope you can go back and watch this and be like, this is what's expected. It'll actually do you good, depending on how you've been doing on that Monday or Friday game, whichever one you picked. So what do you guys think of Creed? I like him, but the guy sounds the same no matter what, right? I mean, so let's go from 90s alternative playlist. Let's play some Eminem. We're just gonna change genres entirely. We're just gonna do some Eminem greatest hits. I've actually been listening to quite a bit of Eminem lately. Swear to God, I didn't start listening to Eminem until like 3-4 years ago. But then when you like listen to his lyrics, you're like, wow, this guy is like the greatest rapper of all time. When you say clubs poker, do you mean Seals with Clubs, the old Brian Micon site? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm guessing. Oh, well, we have a single raise here. I mean, we have a one-way hand, kings. That's kind of a two-way hand. I mean, all right. Blocking a deuce for ace deuce. I mean, if he checks, I probably bet pot. I was like on the verge of it. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure on if that's the old Ryan Micon site. I don't know for sure. I just know that, look at that, deuce 5, and ace deuce. I'm glad he bet. It would have cost me at least $50. But yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, the mixed games. Yeah. You know, the other thing, I know Alan Kessler has some kind of mixed game tournaments that he does every single day. And they have a weird way of doing it where they deposit. You make a deposit of like $400 or $800 depending on how many tournaments you're planning on playing. And then you like settle up every day. So like, depending if you buy into like 3 of the $200 tournaments, and you're in for $600, and then you say you cashed in one for like $400, you'd owe $200. So at the end of the day, they're like, player XYZ send $200 to player Z, BBJ, because they hold a deposit. And I guess it works out. But when I saw them directing like how much traffic that was, I was just like, that's a little bit of a headache. But I know Alan Kessler was doing that. So I think if you reach out to him on X, he might be able to set you up with something like that. And keep in mind, there's a lot of things that I've disagreed with Alan Kessler on. So, but as far as reputation, him and I are two people that I don't think you need to question reputations in the business. And that's important, because that means the people who you're playing with online are usually like people that you've met. Like 85% of these people that play on the Madhouse, I've personally met. So, and there's other things that they do too. So, but yeah, it's Alan Kessler. Like I said, I've played with him live enough times that he's a legit guy. So I know he does something with like PokerStars home games or something like that with a lot of the mixed games, and they announce it in a schedule and stuff like that. So I was a part of it for about a week, and I never did a deposit just because I got too busy with live cash games like this. I mean, when you can play 2-4 Big O where the buy-in's $1,200, like a live game, or 1-2 PLO 4 where the buy-in's $1,000, and there's a 3-6 Big O game where the buy-in's $3K. It's like, what? You don't, you're usually going to do better in the cash games long run than you will in a lot of tournaments. But they're good practice. But they're not cash games, they're tournaments. I hope that answers questions for you guys. Let me know if it does. All right. But yeah, we got 27 of you guys watching right now. This is like my bottom range here. Looks like a pretty good range to me. Now again, I don't have to bet huge here to find out where I'm at. Bet 25, it's less than half pot. We're 4 ways. I probably honestly could have bet 20 and gotten the same information. Like if somebody pots it, they've got a set of 8s here, but everybody else is going to call with like some aces. I mean, I am blocking kings full. So I'm going to bet here and then shut down on the river unless the river is a king or a 9. Yeah, so he's probably got 8s full. Or he might have like king 3. I mean, I'll be really shocked if he has ace-high spades here. Like, I should check. He's going to bet pot. I'm going to fold. He's a very, very tight player. Like, he's never calling the turn unless he's got a full house. Would have been nicer over a 9. That would have been funny. So how far are we into the stream? 45 minutes. Kennesaw in the house. What, Zach, how did you do on your game? Did you get on the list? That's my first question. Deuces, super bottom range right here. Well, I'm getting punished. I'm getting what I deserve here. This is why you don't call hands with deuce, deuce, 4, 5. But see, all 3 of these guys right here are all pretty loose. Like, one of these 2 is going to call them. She's really tight, so, I'm going to fold. She's either going to fold or check raise if she's nutted. But one of these 2 guys should probably call. This is like a weird hand here. I mean, if you flop a set, you're not drawing to too many good lows unless it's like a set of 4s. Let's see what happens. Second nut low. Draw. Let's just see if we can take it down right now. Alright, I don't mind taking it down. I mean, I can start applying a lot more pressure if they're just calling there. That's just a positional raise right there, I suppose. Here's a better hand, ace 3, 3, 4, 6 with the suited ace. 3 spades I don't like, but I wish this 6 was like a king. King of diamonds or king of hearts would be really nice if this was a king. It would increase the equity of this hand by probably 5%. Yeah, see? See, we have no high draws unless it goes running spades. That's interesting that he raised pre so big and that he checks. I could try stealing it, but I'm just not going to. Alright, now if he checks... Alright, now he might fold out all of his sets. Maybe he has an all-low hand, or he has like a set of jacks. Or he could just have pocket aces with low. I got away with that one. I'll take it. I was planning on giving up on that hand. I'm glad I didn't. Sometimes that happens. Alright. Okay, 6s. I like this. So under the gun +1 pots it. We get a call. We get another call. Button calls, pretty standard. Alright. We're pretty deep here. Look at this. 4, 5, 6.